Texas's college football playoff fate rests on Quinn Ewers' performance. Atlanta, following Texas's loss to Georgia in the SEC championship game. The Longhorns' chances in the college football playoff, CFP, hinge largely on one factor: the performance of quarterback Quinn Ewers. Despite securing an 11-2 record, including a spot in the expanded 12-team playoff, Texas's chances of making a deep playoff run remain uncertain. The Longhorns' offense, particularly under Ewers' leadership, has been inconsistent and inefficient, which has raised doubts about their ability to compete with the nation's top teams. In the SEC championship game, Texas was unable to capitalize on multiple red zone opportunities, with the offense stagnating in critical moments. Despite some impressive individual plays by Ewers, including a few highlight reel throws early on, he struggled to keep pace against Georgia's defense. He made several key mistakes, including 2 interceptions, and failed to execute in the red zone, leaving Texas with a narrow 22-19 loss. The insertion of backup Arch Manning into the game for a brief one-play stint only added fuel to the speculation about the quarterback situation. While Texas's defense, widely regarded as one of the best in the nation, continues to impress, the offense's struggles are a major concern. Without a reliable running game, the offensive line's inability to block consistently, and costly turnovers, the Longhorns have lacked the offensive firepower needed to compete at the highest level. Injuries to Ewers, including an oblique issue earlier in the season and an ankle sprain later on, have no doubt affected his play. However, his performance against Georgia, including a crucial interception in the final minutes, highlights the fact that Texas's playoff hopes could quickly unravel if Ewers doesn't elevate his game. The biggest question moving forward is whether Steve Sarkisian should have turned to Manning, who impressed in early season appearances, especially against teams like Louisiana Monroe and Mississippi State. Manning, with his mobility and fresh perspective, might have been the spark Texas needs, especially with the offensive line's struggles and Ewers' injury concerns. But Sarkisian has stayed loyal to Ewers, who led the team to the playoff last season and returned for his final year despite being draft eligible. While the committee may overlook the loss to Georgia due to Texas's solid record and limited number of losses, the reality is that for Texas to make any real noise in the playoff, Ewers must play at a championship level. If the status quo continues, it's hard to imagine Texas making it far beyond the first round of the CFP. The Longhorns' fate in the playoff, much like their season, is now in the hands of their quarterback. If Ewers rises to the occasion, Texas could become a serious threat. If not, their stay in the playoff may be a brief one.